Not to go up, like I watch, for instance, DJ Khaled.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any problem with any man who's been very successful enjoying himself. But you have to, and I don't know what's in somebody's heart. I do know what's on their post. I don't know what's in your head, I know what's on your timeline. So I'll see you exalting God when you make a shot, right? But I'll watch a 7-year-old Palestinian boy who is praying to God for the strength to bear that his family had been killed.
In this round, here's Quanell X.
Charles, we just watched a segment of one of our legendary comedians in the African-American community, Brother D.L. Hughley. And he was speaking about one of the most prominent hip-hop artists of the last generation and a half, DJ Khaled, who is from Palestine. He's a Palestinian hip-hop artist who lives in America. Well, D.L. Hughley was speaking out, as well as other entertainment figures and musical entertainment figures in particular, who are his colleagues in the hip-hop industry, are speaking out against DJ Khaled for being a Palestinian, but he hasn't opened his mouth and said one word about what is taking place in Palestine with the bombing, the massacre, the killing, and what the United Nations call genocide. And for DJ Khaled to be a Palestinian and be afraid to open his mouth out of fear of losing money, some believe, endorsement deals, etc., I say to DJ Khaled, would Prophet Muhammad ibn Abdullah think the same way? Would Musa think the same way? Would Abraham think the same way? You have a divine duty, dear brother, when you see the suffering and injustice of humanity, even your own people, to speak up about it, DJ Khaled, because what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose your whole soul? He should be ashamed of himself.
The only people that should be ashamed of themselves are you. I don't see how you don't live in a constant state of shame, and DL for straining to find a reason to criticize a guy that is universally accepted as being one of the most caring, giving, nicest guys in the hip-hop industry, right? I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Khaled. I represent members of the hip-hop industry. They have relationships with them. Everyone has said. I've only met him once at South Bay. He couldn't have been nicer and more gracious, right? Good guy. Does a lot of charitable work. Really appreciates his own success that he built with his own 2 hands. And it is just people looking to say ugly things about someone. And I'll give you some more. You want to talk religion? Judge not, lest thee be judged, right? You don't have any idea what he is doing to support anybody. You don't have any idea what his feelings on the situation. I haven't heard you speak out. I haven't heard DL speak out about freeing the hostages, the young women being raped in Gaza by Hamas.
I've called for their freedom and release.
Only when you're going on and about your nonsense, right? And the truth is that we didn't hear anything about the hostages at the Academy Awards. It's not criticizing Israel or Israel's bombing campaign that is having such horrible consequences in Gaza. That doesn't get you canceled in America or anywhere in the Western world. What gets you canceled is when you talk about the radical Islamists who are leading a campaign of terror. I literally saw a clip of them shooting at the hospital, at the airport last week, talking about it was a liberation. Once again, they were targeting regular people getting off a plane. And terrorism has been a reality that has been directed at Muslims.
This
has been directed at Christians.
But
hey, how many
DJ
Christians were killed in Nigeria and you didn't give a damn?
Hold on. Let me tell you something.
You don't give a damn.
Let me tell you something.
You're always lecturing people.
I've always spoke out about what Muslims have been doing around the world.
Even on Fox Faceoff, I ain't heard a word about Nigeria.
I've called the Nigerian terrorists who kidnap young girls and marry them terrorists, and they should be punished.
You mean Boko Haram?
I've also said this on this show, that why is it America would help fight the terrorists for Israel against Hamas, but she won't do a damn thing for what's taking place in Nigeria with Boko Haram and what they're doing to Christians and other Muslims.
I missed that
because Boko Haram is killing everybody in Nigeria.
Someone points out
DJ Khaled
the violence in the Middle East.
Should be ashamed of his damn self.
Oh no, they're not real
DJ
Muslims.
Khaled should be ashamed to call himself a Palestinian.
Why?
Because
he's not
he obeys money.
for you and
he obeys money.
How do you
he
know?
won't fight for his own people.
How do you know the content?
Children are starving
How do you know what
in
he's
Palestine.
Doing? How do you know?
Starving to death.
Hey, you know what?
Dying of malnutrition. Children are being bombed and going to hospitals with their heads missing. That's not Hamas. Those are the children of Palestine. And DJ Khaled, get off your scary ass
have a hip-hop artist
and open your mouth and say something for your people.
We have a hip-hop artist here in town that loves to run in front of a camera and act like he's doing charity and get awards and do all that. Then we have a huge part of our hip-hop community that just likes to do good deeds, just likes to support people, but they don't want no camera attention for it. You have no idea what Khaled has done or not done, right?
In
you
regards to the Palestinian
war, say words
and what's happening in Palestine,
maybe
his own Palestinian people, his own family is condemning him. His own Palestinian relatives who still live in Palestine are condemning him.
More about the situation than you do.
No, maybe he's just too damn scared to lose money and endorsements.
But what are you talking? We actually had a winner of an Academy Award basically denounced Judaism. He was Jewish. There is no shortage of people willing to
And this was
condemn.
a Jewish guy?
Yeah, well, there's no shortage of people
So
willing
is he
to condemn
anti-Semitic?
Israel.
Is he anti-Semitic?
No, you're anti-Semitic.
Wait a
But
minute.
Khaled,
So the Jew do the same thing at the Oscars, and he's not anti-Semitic.
You are literally suggesting.
You can't play that game with me, brother.
You are literally suggesting that
The
a man.
word Semite come from black people.
That has a man. I know. That's how you try to dodge it. Right?
Semite comes from black people.
Anti-Semitic doesn't mean Jews
Charles,
because they're fake.
DJ Khaled should be ashamed of himself.
No, the only person to be ashamed is you and Hughley, right? You're condemning a man without any cause
his
for
own
condemning.
family speaking out against him.
You don't have any idea.
You got all them babies dying.
What this man is
over
doing.
14,000 children, and he won't say nothing.
Well,
not even call for a ceasefire.
You know what? You won't say.
Not even a ceasefire.
Well, there was a ceasefire in place when they raided and killed a bunch of women and children. You didn't give a damn about that.
Israel
You were out there with your
killed
Palestinian flag
29,000 more.
because you applaud
And Israel has killed 29,000 more.
Who started
Then what happened on October 7th?
Who started the terror?